My name is Sam Asai, and I am the owner of Ace High Orchards, Inc., and we are located in the Hood River Valley of Oregon. The Hood River Valley is approximately 60 miles east of Portland on the Columbia River. Extends south from the Columbia River towards Mount Hood. We are one of the largest pear growing districts in the United States. I am 60 years old. I was born on February 14th, 1949, Valentine's Day, in Hood River, so I am a native of the valley. My grandparents immigrated from Japan in the early 1900s. My father and mother were both in internment camps. They came back after the war. They purchased what I call the home place in 1948. This orchard here that we're standing in was purchased by my parents in 1960. I worked out in our orchards as a child during spring break. When I was in high school and in middle school, I raked brush into the orchard. I changed the irrigation pipe when I was old enough. Worked in the orchards during the summers. I picked fruit. I picked cherries, I picked pears. We have approximately 60 acres of pears. I'm sure I have trees that are 70 years old in my orchard. The current thing is we try to replace our trees every 20 to 30 years, in other words, a generation. And the adage that goes is you plant pears for your heirs because it takes so long to bring a pear tree into production. It takes roughly 5 to 7 years before you get anything, and it takes 12 to 15 years to be in full production. So it's not like an annual crop. It takes decades for the cycle to renew itself. So we have trees from every age from 1 till probably 80 out here in the orchard. I went off to college where I got an MBA and a CPA from Oregon State, and I returned to the valley in 1980s. My parents were hopeful that one of us, my 2 brothers and sister and I, one of us would come over and join the operation and take over the orchard. And we went from wearing a suit to wearing jeans under the tutelage of my father, learned all the various tasks, and we have expanded from strictly orchard operations. We also have a wholesale fruit business where we supply bins of fruit to fruit stands in the Portland area. We're members of the Saturday Market. We do agritourism. I actually have now developed a food service business where I sell fruit to universities in the Portland area. My son is in the operation with me, and my nephew is planning to join this June. And hopefully my grandkids will be joining our operations when they're old enough. And, like I said, we're committed to growing pears. That's what our mainstay crop is here in the valley. Our competition is offshore, is Latin American, Argentine, and Chilean fruit. It'd be nice if we could buy American. And I have seen interest through our farmers markets, and they want to buy local. I believe we try to grow it in the most safe and environmentally conscious manner that we can. I realize that I'm providing food for the world, and I'm trying to provide in the safest possible manner that will be generations. I can pass it to my son and my grandkids, and that we are proud to grow here in the valley.